I really would have loved that these these professors that have actually the INEC bosses, so to say, they actually meet with each other, not when you're out of you're out of service, and then if someone new takes a position. Because if Yakubu actually had a way to liaise with Jega, I believe that some level of performance that would have been different from what
that
we
would
had.
have been a disaster.
Okay, if they actually, all right. So let's
if they have layers, that would have been a disaster. These men have a way of sounding wiser when they're out of office.
Okay, that's where you're coming from.
He's sounding very brilliant. He's a wise guy. He's a prof, right? But when you give him that duty to perform...
Mahmoud is a prof too.
Yes, and that's their traits. They sound wise. When Mahmoud leaves office, he'll drop an epistle like this. I expect it from him.
But Jega did quite more.
Jega did quite more during the election.
Mahmoud is doing... Jega did something very reasonably commendable than what...
was Jega's election in 2015 very, very commendable?
Compared with what we have now.
When Orumebe nearly killed himself in that office and nobody was listening to him. See, we have INEC chairmen that are only brilliant when they leave office. Once you give them that position of authority, you see something different altogether. Professor Mahmoud Yakubu and Professor Atahiru Jega, Prof, in the same WhatsApp group, they carry out their functions the way it befits them, or he's saying the piper dictates it. Of course, that's what happened. The person that employs you, but Jega worked against the person that employed him. So I would say Jega didn't follow the piper that paid him. Now, let me just point this thing straight. I have never been satisfied with any INEC chairman so far since I came of age and I knew what elections are in Nigeria. I've never been satisfied. Is that you will never have an election in Nigeria where people are satisfied without complaints. If the Independent National Electoral Commission is carrying out their responsibility the way it should, then the courts won't be left with that responsibility of deciding who leads us at the end of the day. Because when people tend to blame the courts for their decisions and the ineptitude of the Independent National Electoral Commission, I get so angry with them because you cannot divest yourself of all the responsibility and you shift that responsibility to the judiciary. It's judiciary the electoral umpire. But that's why most times when the Court of Appeal comes out with their decision or the Supreme Court comes out with their decision, I don't have issues with them because they deal with facts that have been presented before them. Though you won't take away the facts that, like I always say, there are people that have right standing with their God, that have moral upright standing, and there are people that don't even care if the nation is turning upside down. They just want to fill their pockets. There are people like that.